Good evening, and happy Friday, April 24th, 2020. Give yourself a round of applause, a pat on the back, a high five, or a thumbs up, because you, my friends, survived another week working from home. And I don't know about you, but I am absolutely exhausted. But here we go. I'm going to do something very fun this weekend, celebrate the weekend, and I hope all of you, the listening audience, celebrates this weekend too. There are a lot of things you can do to celebrate the weekend. You can, stay inside and stay 6 feet away from everyone around you. And, I guess that's it. So, that's mighty depressing, isn't it? That's the world we're in today. Anyways, speaking of things that are not depressing, I have such exciting news for you, and that is sports are back. Last night, tonight, and tomorrow, they are showing live action of the NFL draft. With our first pick in the NFL draft, the Cincinnati Bengals chose Joe Burrow to be their next quarterback over in Cincinnati. Joe Burrow went from being an LSU Tiger to a Cincinnati Bengal Tiger. The LSU Tiger is nicknamed Mike. Bet you never knew. If you did, good for you. Also, there have been 7 live-action Tigers in LSU's career. 7 of them. So with Mike the First. Mike the First came in the 1930s, and they are now on to Mike number 7. Mike's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, may you rest in peace. There you go. Today is National Pig in a Blanket Day. Pig in a blanket, or pigs in a blanket, are an absolutely delicious dish that is served worldwide. They are on some restaurant menus, such as Guy Fieri, Emeril Lagasse, Gordon Ramsay, Bobby Flay, just to name a few. These people love pigs in a blanket so much they put them on their 4, 5-star restaurant menus. That is somewhat of a, I guess I'd say lie, but they should be, because they're absolutely delicious. If you don't know what pigs in a blanket are, there are 2 things. One, if you have a pet pig, you pick up your pig today, you wrap it in a blanket, and you rock it back and forth, and you sing them pig lullabies, a.k.a. lullabies, calming pig, songs like that to get your pig to calm down. That's pigs in a blanket if you own a pet pig. If you don't own a pet pig, not a problem. You celebrate it the way that we should be celebrating it. You get a hot dog, roll up in a crescent roll, bake it in the oven, eat it. I mean, they really are the most delicious meal ever invented. Love them. In fact, I'm making them tonight for myself for dinner. Happy Pigs in a Blanket Day. That's all I got for you for the news today. Not really a lot happening, but sports are back. The NFL draft is still back on if you want to watch it tonight or tomorrow. Pigs in a Blanket Day. I have a special surprise for you tomorrow. But before I go, I want to say very quickly, there are a lot of people here who make this show possible every single night. We have Linda. Linda's in charge of lighting. We have Helen. Helen's in charge of heat and temperature, the ambient temperature in the room. We have Sophie, the executive producer. We have Chris. Chris is the device behind the scenes, who really, the nuts and bolts of the operation. We have Fiji. Fiji's in charge of the facts. And we have Reese. Reese is in charge of entertainment. So without them, this show really wouldn't happen. And they're really shy. They're really shy people, but I really want to get them. I want you to meet them tonight. Because without them, I would be nothing. I'd be talking to myself right now. Which would equally be fun, but I have so much to share with the world. So that's why I'm hoping you all watch this. So without further ado, let me introduce you to my friends. Linda is in charge of lighting. On really nice, bright days outside, Linda sets herself at 0. On really dark, gloomy days, Linda sets herself at 3. Linda is the name of my lamp in the corner. Helen is my heater. And Helen keeps the house at an even temperature all day long, all night long. So for me to provide you the best show ever. If I am too hot, I'll be, sweating gross mess. If I'm too cold, I'll be shivering like this. And it will take away from the essence of how amazing this show is. Reese. Reese is a dear friend. Reese is my remote control. And without Reese, I don't know how I would survive my day. So thank you, Reese. And I hope you all at home have a Reese at your house too. Reese should be everyone's best friend during this tumultuous times we're in today. Chris is the name of my Chromebook. And without Chris, I would have no show for you tonight because I would be talking literally to myself. So that would be without. So I can't thank Chris enough. Fiji. Fiji's the name of my phone. And Fiji gives me all the facts. So Fiji, facts, phone, fantastic fun. Fiji's wonderful. He gave me the fact today about the LSU Tigers having had 7 live Tigers in their Tiger career. And lastly, I shouldn't say most important, but most important, is Sophie. And Sophie's named my couch, or my sofa. Sophie and I spend a lot of time together throughout the day. We do our work here during the school day. We do our, TV time here. We do our program here. So without Sophie, I will be sitting on the floor, which would be fun for all of you. I could try it tomorrow. Only problem is, I can get down on the floor. I don't know how I'll get back up again. So I may be laying on the floor for a very long time. And that'll be a disaster. Anyways, thank you so much for coming tonight. I'm glad you got a chance to meet all my friends. Linda, the lamp, Helen, Chris, my Chromebook, Reese, my remote control, Fiji, my phone, and Sophie, my sofa. And I hope that all of you, over the weekend, a fun activity you can do with your family and friends and loved ones is name very important things for you in your house. Maybe tomorrow we'll do the show from the kitchen. I have a lot of friends there. Fred is named my fridge. Nickel is named my knife. And Fiona is the name of my fork. We spend a lot of time together throughout the day too. So, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, April 24th. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow we have another special guest for you. And tomorrow we're going to start something new. And Sunday we're going to start something new. So next week, starting on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're having 2 shows a day. One, a 1-minute recap of the show. The other video, the longer video production. So we're going to have a 1-minute show and a 5, 6, 7-minute show.